Hi, I'm Rashanda, and today we're going to be cooking crab legs 4 ways. Many people think that you can only eat crab legs at a special restaurant dinner or at an all-you-can-eat seafood buffet, but truth is they are super easy to make at home. Crab legs can be purchased from your local seafood market or at the seafood counter in your local grocery store. Typically, you'll find them in clusters with some body meat attached with legs and claws. They'll typically come pre-cooked and frozen, so you'll want to make sure you thaw them in the refrigerator before you use. If you're pressed for time, you can run them under cold tap water until no ice remains. First up is boiling. Now, the most important step with boiling is to make sure you find a stock pot large enough to fit your batch of crab legs. Most Dutch ovens or stock pots hold about 2 pounds of crab, and you'll want to make sure they fit so they don't overflow. Once you've found your pot, fill it with cold water and a generous pinch of salt and bring to a boil. Now that our water is boiling, we're going to add our crab legs. You want to bend them at the joint so they're fully immersed in the water. Once our crab legs are heated through, you can remove them with long-handled tongs and set them aside to cool slightly. Boiling crab legs is my personal favorite method. Although you can use just plain salted water, you can also use other flavoring agents like beer, wine, lemon halves, whole black peppercorns, bay leaves, or seafood seasoning like Old Bay. Next up is steaming. As with boiling, you'll want to make sure you have a large enough stock pot for your crab legs to fit. I have about 1 inch or 2 of water in the bottom of my stock pot, and I'm going to add my steamer basket. Some say that steaming is very similar to boiling, but some also say that they like this method better because it allows the flavor of the crab to stay in the shell versus seeping into the cooking water. Once the water has come to a boil, place the crab legs into the steamer basket. Cover and reduce the heat to a simmer. Cook until they are heated through, about 5 to 7 minutes. Once the crab legs are heated through, remove them with long-handled tongs and set them aside. Broiling the crab legs in the oven is a great way to infuse some good flavor as they reheat. Thanks to the high heat of the broiler, they will caramelize on the outside and give you another layer of flavor. Set the oven to the high broiler setting. Prepare the sheet pan by placing a piece of foil or parchment paper on a 15 by 10 by 1 pan. Add your crab legs and brush with melted butter or oil. Now these are ready for the broiler. Place the pan 5 to 6 inches from the broiler and broil until the crab legs are heated through, about 3 to 4 minutes per side. Up next is grilling. Grilling is a great way to keep cleanup to a minimum and avoid heating up your kitchen in the summertime. A charcoal grill imparts the best flavor, but a gas grill also works well and will impart some characteristic smokiness. Prepare your grill by heating over medium-high heat. Then brush the crab legs lightly with 1 tablespoon of oil to keep them from sticking. Cook them directly on the grill grates for 3 to 4 minutes until they're heated through. To maximize the grill's heat, keep the grill covered as you cook. I hope you'll cook crab legs tonight using one of these methods. My personal favorite is boiling, but adding a splash of beer, wine, and seasonings. Impress your guests by serving on a large platter with melted butter and lemon wedges. Enjoy!